Hello, I'm Larimar. Today I wanted to make a video about your life purpose by astrological perspective. So this is based off of your chart ruler, the ruler of your first house. And I decided to make this series because I personally found it very useful to get to know who I am and get the clues from my birth chart. It helped me deepen my self-awareness and helped me realize the aspects of myself that I was not consciously aware of. So basically it allowed me to see myself from objective perspective. So I think it's very cool. So for those of you who are not familiar with what is birth chart is basically a snapshot of the energetic dynamics at the time of your birth from your birth location. And it's interesting that this energy starts playing out throughout your entire life. So once you know how to decipher your charts, you can have a lot of clues about your life and how to ace your life. So I hope this is helpful for you, and let me know if you resonate with it. And know that not every single details are predetermined from the moment of your birth, because we all have our free wills. However, there are certain things that were predetermined that we agreed upon to play this life. For example, there are certain things that we cannot really change, like the location of birth and parent, sibling, childhood experience, especially when we are physically vulnerable and don't have a lot of power to change the external circumstances. So those things are predetermined, and are accurately reflected on your chart. And most of the time, your childhood has a lot to do with your previous lifetime, and mostly the things that were not resolved in that time. So it was carried over to this current lifetime. Yeah, so without further ado, I would like to dive in. Hello, I'm Larimar. In this video, I want to talk about your life purpose from astrological perspective. So if your chart ruler or the ruler of the first house is in the 7th house, this is the video you would like to watch. So your life purpose has to do with your partnership. You would be very much identified with your partner, whether it be romantic marriage partner or business partner. Partnership is definitely a big theme for you. So basically, nurturing your relationship, working on your relationship is important. Whatever you want in life will often involve collaboration or partnering with others. It's important to set a healthy boundary with others and have a good sense of give and take attitude. If you are willing to take more than you're supposed to, or if you are taking less than you are supposed to do, that's a sign of imbalance, and that's going to be the source of problem or challenge that you may have in life. So everyone has natural tendencies. Like some people are naturally a big giver and some people are a taker. So it's your lesson to learn to be moderate about giving and take, and you need to learn to maintain the good balance. So in that sense, like self-care versus nurturing others or your partner will be something that you will need to think about and improve. And 7th house is also the house of business transaction. Not necessarily business, but transaction, exchange of any sort. So it's a one-on-one relationship, one-on-one equal relationship. So your life purpose may include trading or selling items or exchanging services, business in general, exporting and importing. From emotional or non-physical aspects, you would involve in counseling or advisory, either professionally or personally. So this will be important Yeah, so definitely sharing is important. You will be having a lot of opportunities to share your wisdom, asset, whatever you have. It could be your own experience, your insights, perspective, or your talents with others. So try not to keep it to yourself and stay private. Be open to others and share it and exchange it in a fair environment. And I personally know a person who has this position in the chart. From my observation, I noticed that the more this person or you, if you have this configuration, the more you are working on yourself instead of fixing other person's behavior or how he or she thinks. By focusing on your own behavior and reaction, you'll be surprised to see how the other person or partner is changing, because basically everything is within. We cannot change any external circumstances in a way that we want. And that's because everyone has free will to do whatever they want and free will to think in their own way. We can change our internal reactions. We can change how we think and how we behave. That's the biggest thing that I've learned in my life, I think. Working on myself, working on my inner world, and how I react to the same situation or person. That's actually going to be the turning point of everything. Hopefully, this makes sense to some of you. Depending on which zodiac signs you have and which planet you have in the seventh house, things are going to be playing out differently. But seventh house generally means relationship. It can be a personal romantic relationship or business relationship, but you can be, especially if your ruling planet is strong in the zodiac sign, you can be a relationship expert. For example, if you have Venus and you have Libra in the seventh house, you can be a relationship counselor, or you can also be a lawyer who takes care of relationship issues. I do not know how to call in English, but it's because Libra also rules legal system and justice. You could be also in a commerce trading industry that deals with Venusian experience or products. For example, cosmetics, beauty, fashion, arts, etc. So yeah, this is just one example how this energy would be playing out. But at the bottom line, your life purpose has to do with mastering, working on, developing your relationship with others. Sharing is important, and having a clear, healthy boundary with others. Don't let others take advantage of you, and don't try to take advantage of others when you are not paying fair amount of rewards. Yeah. So I hope this helps you in any way, and leave a comment below if you have any question or if you'd like to share your thoughts. I would love to read your comments, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.